Hi, welcome to another video by Outside Blocks. This time we take a closer look on the second part of the article that was published by Arthur Brock and Josh Zemmel. I will post the link in the description. Let's get started. Ever wonder why that tomato from the supermarket lacks the flavor of the one from your grandma's garden? Let's dive into this. The decline in nutritional content in our diets is more than just a matter of taste. It's a reflection of the larger issues plaguing our food system. Imagine biting into a juicy apple only to find out it's mostly water and sugar, with little of the essential vitamins your body needs. This is the reality of our modern diet, dominated by ultra-processed food. The apples, the wheat, the vegetables we consume, they've changed. They're not what they used to be. Crop varieties have been modified over the years, favoring attributes like yield and shelf life over nutritional content. And let's not forget about the soil. The life-giving earth that nourishes our food has been depleted. Years of intensive farming practices have stripped it of its nutrients, leaving us with food that's less nutritious than it used to be. But these issues are just symptoms of a much larger problem: the structural issues in our food system. The food market today is controlled by big ag and big food giants. These behemoths prioritize profits over nutrition, pushing products that are easy to mass produce and have a long shelf life, but are low in nutritional value. This centralization of the food market is making life difficult for the independent family farmers, the very people who could help us restore the quality of our food. They struggle to compete with the giants, and as a result, our access to local and organic food has become limited and more expensive. So we're stuck in a cycle. We're eating food that's less nutritious, produced by a system that favors quantity over quality, and it's putting our health and the health of our planet at risk. Wouldn't it be great if we had a system that could bring back the flavor and nutrition in our food while supporting small-scale farmers? That's where Holochain comes in. Are you aware that powering our lives is leading to power shortages and environmental degradation? Quite a paradox, isn't it? We're living in a world where the demand for energy is soaring, but the supply is dwindling. We're consuming power like never before. And it's not just about flipping on the lights or cranking up the air conditioning. It's about the energy that powers our industries, our transportation, and even our digital lives. The cause? Well, we've been relying heavily on non-renewable energy sources. You know, the usual suspects: coal, oil, natural gas. They've been great for powering our progress, but they're finite, and they come with a hefty price tag for our planet. They emit harmful greenhouse gases, contribute to climate change, and lead to air and water pollution. So what happens when we run out of these resources, or when the environmental cost becomes too great? That, my friends, is what we call the energy crisis. It's not just about running out of energy, it's about finding a way to power our lives without destroying our planet. But don't lose hope just yet. The future isn't all doom and gloom. There's a solution on the horizon, and it's decentralized and sustainable. Imagine a world where power isn't controlled by big corporations, but by the people who use it. Where energy generation isn't confined to massive power plants, but spread across millions of homes, offices, and even vehicles. Sounds like a dream, right? But it's a dream that can become a reality with the right technology. Enter Holochain. It's not just a fancy tech buzzword. It's a platform that can revolutionize how we generate, distribute, and use energy. It can enable peer-to-peer energy trading, where you can buy surplus energy from your neighbor's solar panels or sell your own excess power back to the grid. It can also facilitate the creation of decentralized energy grids, which are more resilient and less prone to blackouts. And the best part? It's all done in a way that's sustainable and environmentally friendly. Holochain offers a platform for creating decentralized energy solutions, promoting a shift towards sustainable energy usage. So, the next time you flip that switch or charge your phone, think about the power behind it and the power you have to change it. Ever felt like the current financial system is not serving you? Our world today is dominated by a financial framework that often seems to favor those with deep pockets. But what if we could change all that? What if we could create a financial system that is fair, accessible, and transparent? One that doesn't favor the rich over the poor or the big corporations over the common man. This can be made possible by an alternative concept called mutual credit currency. Mutual credit currency is a form of money that differs greatly from traditional money. Unlike conventional money, which is centrally controlled and often leads to wealth inequality, mutual credit currency is a decentralized form of currency. It's a system that promotes equality and empowers individuals or communities by allowing them to issue and manage their own currency. The benefits of mutual credit currency are manifold. It promotes decentralization, giving power back to people and away from big banks and corporations. It fosters equality by ensuring that wealth and resources are distributed more evenly. And it encourages sustainability by creating a monetary system that doesn't rely on constant growth and expansion, which are often unsustainable in the long run. The key to creating and managing mutual credit currencies lies in our beloved technology that you must have already heard of by now. There are already a few projects that enable a mutual credit currency like Holo or Neighborhoods. There are even more. Now guess what? They are all powered by Holochain. Holochain is a platform for creating peer-to-peer applications, including mutual credit currencies. With Holochain, we can create financial systems that are not controlled by any single entity, but are instead governed by the users themselves. This ensures transparency and accountability, and puts power back into the hands of the people. With Holochain, we can create a financial system that works for everyone, not just the few. A place where you can make financial decisions based on your own needs and values, not dictated by big banks. A system where financial services are accessible to all, regardless of their location or social status. And a system where wealth is distributed, creating a more equitable and inclusive world. This is not a utopian dream, it's a real achievable goal, and it starts with Holochain and the desire to design mutual credit currency. Did you know that a sharing economy can help us use resources more efficiently and sustainably? As we delve into the fourth chapter of our story, we're going to discuss an innovative solution to our environmental challenges, the sharing economy. The sharing economy is a socio-economic system built around the sharing of physical and digital resources, which includes sharing, swapping, trading, or renting products and services. It's not just a trend, it's a movement towards more sustainable and efficient use of resources. The benefits of a sharing economy are manifold. It helps to reduce costs and waste by utilizing unused resources. It also fosters community building by encouraging people to share and interact. But how can we facilitate this sharing economy on a large scale? Here's where Holochain comes into the picture. Holochain can provide a platform for creating decentralized, transparent, and peer-to-peer interactions, which are the key to a successful sharing economy. For instance, it can facilitate transparency in sharing services, ensuring that users can make informed decisions. It can also promote peer-to-peer transactions, helping to build trust and cooperation among users. And by enabling decentralization, Holochain can help to create a more equitable sharing economy, where power and resources are distributed more fairly among participants. So, Holochain is not just a technological tool, it's a catalyst for change. It's about shifting our mindset from ownership to access, and from consumption to sharing. By leveraging the power of decentralization, we can create a sharing economy that benefits everyone and helps us live more sustainably. With Holochain, we can create a sharing economy that benefits everyone and helps us live more sustainably. It's time to roll up our sleeves and dive into this world of possibilities, because the time for action is now, and we are the ones who can make a difference. So, how does Holochain fit into all this, you might ask? Well, let's dive right in. Holochain is not just another piece of technology, it's a new lens through which we can view and solve our world's problems. It provides a platform for creating decentralized solutions, breaking away from the shackles of centralization that have plagued our food systems, energy production, financial systems, and environmental conservation efforts. Let's start with our food. By leveraging Holochain, we can create systems that prioritize transparency and accountability. Imagine a world where we know exactly where our food comes from, how it was grown, and what's in it. No more ultra-processed food, no more soil depletion, just fresh, nutritious, and honestly labeled food. Moving on to the energy crisis, Holochain allows for the creation of peer-to-peer energy markets. It's like setting up a neighborhood energy swap meet. You have excess solar power? Great, share it with your neighbor. Holochain makes it possible to track and exchange energy in a transparent, efficient, and decentralized way, enabling us to move away from fossil fuels and embrace renewable energy sources. Now let's talk about financial systems. The beauty of Holochain is that it empowers us to create financial systems that are fair, transparent, and accessible to everyone. No more hidden fees, no more shady practices, just an honest financial system that works for everyone, not just the privileged few. And finally, when it comes to saving our planet, Holochain offers a platform for creating solutions that can help us monitor, manage, and mitigate environmental issues. Imagine a decentralized network of sensors tracking deforestation, pollution levels, or endangered species. With Holochain, we can crowdsource the preservation of our planet. So you see, Holochain isn't just a technological innovation, it's a paradigm shift. It's about decentralization, transparency, and empowerment. It's about taking back control and working together to solve our world's challenges. With Holochain, we have the power to create a better world, one bite at a time.